time is of the essence. And if you're actively looking, or you say you're actively looking for a pre-construction real estate opportunity, when one is presented in front of you, you got to move. You got to move quick, because there's a lineup of people behind you who are going to move faster than you and take that unit, and then you'll miss out. Hey everybody, it's Neil from Toronto Condos. Today I want to talk to you about a quick topic, and I want to talk about time being of the essence. If you're somebody who's looking to buy a pre-construction condo unit in Toronto and the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area, time is of the essence. Why is time of the essence? Well, simply put, it's a supply and demand issue. We have more people coming into the GTA, into the Greater Toronto Area, than we do have available housing. So it really comes down to a supply and demand issue, and that's what makes the new condo market very, very hot, and a market in which you have to move extremely fast. Here's a few examples why. As a pre-construction broker in Toronto, I deal with people who are looking to buy pre-construction condos either for investment or to live in. And you can imagine I speak to hundreds and hundreds of people because this market is very hot and people are very interested in real estate. So when I speak to people and when I have projects that are in demand, I really stress the importance to people that time is of the essence. You have to move quickly in order to secure a unit. Sometimes we have people that move very quickly and are very successful in securing a unit at the first pricing, and then we have other people who unfortunately drag their feet and don't move quickly. Well, the people that drag their feet always lose out, because the reason is when a project is in demand, a developer can see that, and developers are not stupid. They are very, very smart. When they see that a project is in demand and people are buying the units, they're going to increase pricing because they know that there is significant demand for their project. We had one project not too long ago, I'll put the link over here or over here, where we had 150 units sell out in about a couple of hours. So that kind of shows you how popular these projects can be. And when a project is very popular, you have to move quickly. Now, why do people move quickly? Why do some people move quickly and some people don't? I don't know. I'm not a psychologist, but I have a couple of theories. I think that fundamentally, some people are just very decisive. They have a good business acumen and they move forward. Some people just generally are indecisive, and they may have good business knowledge, good business acumen, but for whatever reason they may want to move a little bit slowly. Sometimes it comes down to trust. Within sales industry, within the real estate industry, I'm a salesperson, right? And I think that naturally sometimes people put up their barriers because they think they're being oversold. Well, the reality is that you have to do your due diligence, obviously, always on everybody that you encounter if you're being sold something. But I think that the important thing that I want to stress in this video is don't get in your way too much, right? If you overanalyze and if you do not move quickly, you're gonna miss out. Countless times we've had people who have missed out on the first round of pricing in a particular condo launch. Prices went up, and then they came back and they bought at that same development because they still knew that this was a good deal. The pricing was favorable, the location was good, there was something about this development and developer that they really liked, so they ended up still buying the unit although the pricing had gone up. But what I'm trying to say here is time is of the essence right from the get-go. Do your due diligence, do your research, know what's available, but when an opportunity comes up and is in front of you to buy a pre-construction condo unit in a good location in the Greater Toronto Area at a good cost per square foot, and that the cost per square foot is a good one in that perhaps it's a little bit lower than competing projects, you got to pull the trigger. You got to move quick. And if you don't, you really got to ask yourself, why are you not pulling the trigger? Why are you not moving quickly? Is there something bigger going on here, right? Is there a fear to move forward? Is there a block? Sometimes I've literally talked to people being in the real estate industry for a long time. Again, we deal with hundreds of people, and I've literally been in contact with people who over 10 years have been wanting to buy something. They ask me questions, they disappear for about a year, they come back a year later, they ask me questions on a particular development. I respond to them, I don't hear from them for a bit. Another year later, they contact me again, and this sequence goes on for people for literally like 10 years. So if that's you, you probably will never end up buying anything. And I'm sorry to tell you, but you probably won't end up buying anything. You'll get priced out of the market. And then on the flip side, there's people that are extremely decisive. They do their due diligence, they do their research, they do their homework, and when something is presented in front of them, they move very quickly because they know that, hey, you know what, this is a good deal, or this is a great area, and this area is regentrifying, this area is turning around, and they see a big upside. So full circle, coming back here, the purpose of this video is to put it out there, for people that are listening. Maybe you're a super decisive person, and that's great. You're able to capitalize upon opportunities and seize them when you see them. Fantastic. Not everybody is like you. Not everybody's like that. Some people take a little bit more time in order to make a decision, and that's fine. But I just want to stress the point with regards to pre-construction real estate and pre-construction condos in this market, because the market moves very quickly. Time is of the essence, and if you're actively looking, or you say you're actively looking, and you're actively looking for a pre-construction real estate opportunity, when one is presented in front of you, you got to move. You got to move quick, because there's a lineup of people behind you who are going to move faster than you and take that unit, and then you'll miss out. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you're somebody who's looking for pre-construction condos to either live in or to invest, consider subscribing to our channel. The link is below in the description. Also, hit the like button and hit the notification bell. By doing this, it really helps out the YouTube algorithm, and when more videos like this are posted, YouTube pushes them up so that more people are able to see them and it goes to a wider audience. Thanks very much, and we'll see you in the next video.